This is part 14 of the S2000 upgrades. Now we're going to be draining out the fuel tank. I got some old E85 in there and I have to take it out. I did get a Walbro 255 fuel pump, which is right here. It's in the bag still. So we'll be putting this on in place of the OEM unit. What we'll do is connect the battery and cycle the key on and off until all of the fuel is out of the gas tank. And I'll just have to hang this hose over a gas tank that I had just bought strictly for E85. So that's what I'll do there. So we're gonna have to tear into the back of the car. I've done it once. I've been in there once. I forgot. Oh yeah, I had to drain out the old gas, and I did it by like a little hand pump. But that was a long time ago. Now that I have this line, I should be able to easily hang it over inside of a tank, gas tank, and just pump it out like that. Might take a little while, but that's okay. So we're nearing the end on this project. I'm hoping that will be done soon. We should be. Everything looks like it's done. I still have to get these tack welded. I haven't done that just yet. Kind of like I just left it in the last part of the video, part 13. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and start cycling out that gas, or the E85, sorry, and we're gonna get that pump replaced. Okay, so we got our trunk lining out, spare tire, and all this other stuff that goes right here. Now we have access to our fuel pump there. So we'll go ahead and take off these 3 little screws. They're Phillips screws. We'll take them off, and then we'll pull out that pump. And well, actually, this is just a cover. Actually, we'll take this cover off, then we'll have access to the pump, I believe. And then we'll bring it over to the other fuel pump, and then we'll swap it out. Alright guys, so I got the fuel pump out, and here it is. This is an OEM unit, and looks like it's going to be a direct replacement with this Walbro 255. And I was kind of looking at it, studying it a little bit, and I'm guessing this bottom piece, this tan part in the bottom, which is now on the top, but it's for the bottom, that looks like it needs to come off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that off and just go from there. I'm not exactly sure what needs to be replaced, but we'll figure it out along the way. Looks like it's the same connector and whatnot, so it should be pretty easy to replace. And after that, we'll get it back into the car, sealed up for good. Fuel pump is in. Everything looks good on that. Had a little trouble with this cover, and then while I was fighting that, I found out that I left the screw. So I did get that one in there. If you guys saw it, I had some extra screws left over, and we all know that's never a good thing, but I did find it and put it back. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this panel back up here. I'm gonna have to order some more clips from Honda, the ones that you push in and they lock. Mine, or some of them, broke. One of them or two of them were actually missing from last time, I guess.
but I'll go ahead and get those on order, and I can put those on anytime. But I will cover this up and get it all back together. And I'm not sure if I'm going to carry that spare tire anymore. I might. I'm not really sure yet. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get these panels back on, like I said. And I'm not sure if I want to put the spare tire back on. I might just leave it on. But anyway, that's what it looks like, and we'll continue on.
Okay, it's been about a week and a half since I last worked on the car. Where I left off was the fuel pump, which you just saw that, but I'm just trying to get back with it because it's been about a week and a half. I've been at work, working every weekend. But I did have some time to purchase a Radium Engineering fuel rail. I'm going to be getting rid of that old fuel regulator and swapping it out with the new Radium Engineering one. And that one is, the Radium is a direct fuel rail mount, so it kind of eliminates that one last hose. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out this fuel regulator, and it should be pretty simple. Just kind of remove the old setup out of the fuel rail, then install this one. It's pretty neat the way they have this one set up. Kind of like clamps it on there. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll wrap this part up. Okay, so we're just about to wrap this up. I got one more piece to put on. First, let me show you how this thing is mounted. Looks pretty good. The only thing I don't like is it kind of moves around a little easy, but it's still on that O-ring, so it might be okay. Once I pressure it up, I'll move it around like that and see what it does. Moving on to the other side of the rail, I did get this little adapter, 6AN on both ends, and it has a little provision for a 1/8 inch MPT. I will be putting this gauge on, the one that was on the AEM regulator. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, and probably just kind of screw the gauge on there for now. I'm not gonna tighten it down just yet. But then after that, that's pretty much wrapped up. All I would need is just a hose to go from here down to the filter right there at the bottom. I have it pulled out right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and slap this on here and kind of put it like as if it's gonna be installed, just to make sure everything's gonna look okay. Then I'll measure what size hose I need. I'll get it ordered and we'll be good there. And I do want to go along here to kind of get it away from the belt, like I mentioned on another video. And I'll probably clamp it somewhere on this
on this VTEC solenoid. If not there, then I'll find somewhere else. And then that should be it for the fuel system. It does look a lot better without that ugly bracket. Let me see if I can show you another shot from a little bit of a distance. It's kind of hard because of the light I have on there right now, but it does look better, I think. It looks a lot cleaner. So that was kind of that wasn't flowing too well with the look of the car. So let me go ahead and put this adapter on, and I'll measure what size hose I need, and then from then on I think we should be pretty much done with the fuel system and moving on. Knocked out, gauge is installed all the way down to the brand new radium fuel pressure regulator, but I still have to hook up the vacuum line, and that's going to go on the bottom of the manifold. I have a couple of ports down there that I still need to plug. Well, one of them's going to have a little nipple sticking out of it, that way I can stick the hose on there. But I like the way it looks a lot better like this. What do you guys think? A lot better than the other bracket. You can roast me for that, that's fine, but it does look a lot better, and I think this is the way it's going to be from now on. I'm going to go ahead and plug this up, make sure no dirt or anything gets inside there, no dust, because this thing sits forever. So like I previously mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and find myself, or order myself, a hose to go from this filter outlet back around, probably tie off to the VTEC solenoid there as a, put a clamp on there, and then come back around 90 right into there. So that's the way it's going to be, guys. I do like it like this a lot better. And so yeah, that's going to go ahead and conclude this part 14. Still have to weld up the intake piping. Like I said, I'm just going to tack weld it for now. I'll probably do that on my own time. So thank you for sticking around. Just kind of continue watching the videos and the progress I have on here, and to keep up to date on this project, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Grind to Garage, links in the description. But yeah, once again, guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 15, and hopefully before part 20 we'll hit the dyno. I'm really hoping so. So yeah, alright guys, see ya.